What's going on, guys? Here back with another video. Obviously this is part 2 of the Project 1022. So if you guys saw the last vlog that I came out with, I went to Bass Pro Shop because, to be honest, I didn't want to wait to get in the mail the trigger. So I have it right here. Let's go over to the table and get it installed. So like I said, this is the BX trigger. I bought this from Bass Pro Shop because, frankly speaking, I'm a little impatient and I didn't want to wait for anything to come in the mail. So I just decided to go over there and get it. Note, the 1022 is a little dirty on the inside. I took it out to the range. I took my sister and my brother-in-law out to the range for the first time. And this is the first time they ever shot, so we shot quite a few rounds with the 1022 just to help them get used to some of the basic fundamentals of, you know, shooting and stuff. But and I haven't had an opportunity to clean it, so just know if you start seeing a bunch of, you know, black stuff on my fingers and stuff, so when I'm cleaning. So let's get this opened really quick. Working upside down. So this is the BX trigger. Clearly this gray portion right here is not going to be you know, getting installed with it, so I have to get this removed, obviously. This is rated at 2.5 to 3 pounds. Of course, you know, it should be pretty good. Now I do gotta say, you know, somebody mentioned when I announced the 1022 project that they just made a brief, you know, statement talking about how that they don't understand why people modify their 1022s if they're pretty accurate right out of the box, and you don't get, like, you throw all this money at it and you don't really get much of an improvement in accuracy. And although I do agree somewhat, this is, to be honest, more for me. Like I said in the last video, I kind of just want to make the little brother of my Remington 700. So whatever, let's just, you know, get this installed. Look at all that gunk inside there. It's really dirty. When I'm going to go shoot my brother-in-law and my sister, it was very windy and a lot of dust. You should see my AR. My AR had the same treatment, but it's really dirty. But nonetheless, here's the factory trigger. Just going to set it aside, and now we're going to take this off and install it. Alright, so the BX trigger is now installed. As you can see, it's got the pins in there already. Now I do have to caution you that these pins aren't really like fit perfectly, so if you let them go, you know, it will pop out like it's nothing. So just be careful, you know. And also, when you put the stock back, into on the firearm, make sure that the safety, this goes for removing as well, is in between the firing position and the safety position. So you want to have it like right in the middle, so that the stock can actually come in. Now again, I'm not really worried about cleaning it right now. I'm probably not going to shoot it until I go out and actually, you know, with the finished product. So yeah, once the stock is in there, you know, you just basically reverse the process. It's basically pretty simple. Just tighten this bolt right here that actually goes onto the firearm itself. It doesn't require much, so just make sure it's snug. And then, of course, right after that, you put in your the stock band thing. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest, but and then of course you tighten it. And the same concept as the other one. You don't want to tighten it too hard, just snug. Okay. And then there you go, the BX trigger is installed. And I do gotta say, this is a really good feeling trigger. Now let's see if the safety works. Yep, safety works. Back on fire, it fires. Now let's try it with a magazine. Obviously there's nothing in there. Okay. Fires. Nothing. And the magazine release works. Everything's good. So obviously compared to the stock one, it is a factory Remington product. I mean a Ruger product, so it's going to be stock. You know, something that again I've never worked on these before, but when you're going to install a trigger, make sure this little flap is in the forward position. There's like a little slant or a little cutout, if you will, where this is just going to be, you know, sliding freely in there. So yeah, this is your factory part. Obviously I'm going to put this back on there on the factory part, just so it could be, you know, protected a little bit. But there you guys go. Let me know what you guys think. It's a pretty simple process. It's just what, 2 bolts and 2 pins, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.